program is proudly brought to you by Hilton Port Moresby Hotel and Residences, Daytech PNG, the International Training Institute ITI, Trends Beauty International, Trophy House, let's take a commercial. Don't go too far, cause up next, ladies and gentlemen, we have our first golden ticket winner. Congratulations, Ian. You sure did blow the judges away. Alright then, let's continue on with the show. And sometimes all we need is a little drama. Cue Rudy. Sorry, Rudy. Guess the judges think you're not quite there yet. But keep trying. Here's another familiar face with some unfinished business. Oh well, I guess that means more unfinished business for this lad. Now here's Lincoln, who reckons he has what it takes to Ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to MTV's Vocal Fusion Season 13. We're coming to you from the Cosmopolitan, the show's host venue for Season 13. Now, as you would have seen from our one-off auditions, 24 acts were selected, and after 2 weeks of vocal coaching and rehearsals, our contestants will now compete in our Final Cut series for a place in the top 12. Now, our 24 contestants have been divided into Final Cuts 1 and Final Cuts 2. Tonight, our first group of 12 are set to take the stage. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing our 12 contestants for Final Cuts 1. Please join me, put your hands together, and welcome on stage, Mario Hisiu, Melissa Alva, Aga David, Ian Sebastian, Trevor Piso, Madeline Nakikus, David Guka, Eno Felicity No, Eddie Sevese, Jackson Bala, Rima Setai, and Brian Summer. Ladies and gentlemen, our first 12 contestant of MTV's Vocal Fusion Season 13. Folks, introducing now our judges. Returning for another great season. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together. Nate Snakikus. Also returning for another amazing season, our coach and mentor, Lavina Williams. And of course, making her return to the panel as well is Mama Masalai herself. Put your hands together for Mariani Masani. And of course, completing our amazing panel of judges, this man needs no introduction. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for 04. All right, folks, before we move on with formalities, we're gonna send our contestants backstage to get ready for their performances. All the best to each and every one of our contestants. Ladies and gentlemen, please give them a big round of applause as they make their way off stage. Now, folks, the show would not be possible without the unwavering support of our sponsors. Ladies and gentlemen, a big word of thanks to our sponsors for Vocal Fusion Season 13. Please put your hands together for Daytech PNG, ITI, and to our production partners, please put your hands together for Hilton Hotel and Residences. And also Trends Beauty International. Hi, folks. I'm pretty sure we're eager to see our first 12 in action. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing our first contestant, taking a chance in the competition, singing Human by Rag and Bone. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome on stage Mario Hisiu.
Maybe I'm foolish, maybe I'm blind, thinking I can see through this and see what's behind. Got no way to prove it, so maybe I'm lying. But I'm only human after all. I'm only human after all. Don't put the blame on me. Don't put the blame on me. Oh, some people got the real problems. Some people out of love. Some people think that I can show them. Lord heavens above. I'm only human after all. I'm only human after all. Don't put the blame on me. Don't put the blame on me, no. I'm no prophet or Messiah. You should go looking somewhere higher. But I'm only human after all. I'm only human after all. Don't put the blame on me.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Round of applause. Mario Hisiu. Nicely done, Mario. Powerful performance there. All right, let's head over to our judges panel, find out their thoughts on your performance. And we'll start off with Coach.
I absolutely loved that performance, but I have to say that beginning was a little bit too slow for me, just coming up energy-wise. I think we went through this with rehearsals, and we need to be convicted right from the beginning of that first note when you get up there. It's a very powerful song, so I believe that you could have been strong right from the beginning all the way to the end. You started to pick up as soon as you hit that big note, you know, walking down from the riser, which was a pity because you would have executed the whole thing. You would have 10 out of 10 from me. But other than that, you are a very strong contender. I'm very excited to see where you go from here in this competition. Well done.
Thanks, Coach. Over to you, Mariani.
Honestly, I'm going to say, like, obviously, Coach is going to talk about all the technical stuff of your vocals and everything. Watching you be the first person on stage tonight to open it up, I am super proud of you. You are absolutely talented, that's for sure. I feel like the emotion that you put into your song as well, too, really made such a difference. And, oh my God, the rest of the contestants better watch out because you're not here to play. So, yeah, I really, really thoroughly enjoyed that. Well done.
Thank you, Mariani. Hopeful.
Yeah, man, I enjoyed the performance, man. Compared to the timid Mario that we saw, you know, a few weeks back at the auditions, that's a big difference for me, man. So well done. Yeah, as Coach mentioned, I think, you know, because you're the first person to obviously open up the show tonight, so that's always a difficult task, you know, because you're basically going to set the mood for the rest of the show. So it was a bit of a slow start, especially in that low register, but once you got off the decking and you came down and you sort of gave us that attitude and got in the character, that's where you sort of picked up with your confidence and it sort of flowed until the end. So just bear in mind next time, but that was a good performance, man. Well done. Well done on a great start to the show.
Thank you, Ofo. And finally, Nate.
Hey, Mario. Like Coach said, I lost a little bit at the start there, but overall, you're right as well. The way you picked up on the big notes and come inside, and everything was perfect for me up on stage. I think that's the way you show that you mean business in this competition. Just come and kill him to sort kind of condition. But for me, it's job well done. Great start to be up there up on stage, and yeah, all the best tonight. Thank you, brother.
Thank you, judges. And once again, Mario, well done to you, brother. We'll let you join your friends backstage. Ladies and gentlemen, round of applause for Mario Hisiu. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing our next contestant, Melissa Auva, singing Tassan Chin's Back to My Love. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. A round of applause for Melissa. Nicely done, my sister. All right, let's head over to the judges panel, find out their thoughts on your performance. Let's start off with Mariani. Your thoughts?
First of all, Melissa, you look absolutely stunning. That dress is gorgeous on you. Down to your performance, that wasn't one of my favorites. I didn't think the song was the right choice as well. I don't know, maybe it just didn't suit your voice. And then it just felt like you need to really just concentrate more on that vocal control as well too, because there were some places where it was just coming a bit too strong, you know what I mean? But there is certainly a lot of potential there, and I feel like with more practice you could, become better. But overall, there was a very fair performance. That's what I'll say. Great effort tonight.
Thank you, Mariani. Ofo?
Good night. Yeah, that was, it was, I'm on the same position as Mariani on that one. It was a bit of a slow start for me, and I noticed that your mic control, especially the bigger parts of the song, you tend to, like, you were basically screaming into the mic. Maybe if we just bring it far away so we won't hear that, the loudness that it was causing, like, especially through the speakers. And also, I noticed eye contact. There was a lot of moments in that performance where you kept on looking down. Maybe because you were worried about where to walk, but it's sort of distracting when we're trying to focus on your performance. But all in all, it was a good performance. If it was your first time, then it was a good one. But yeah, I wish you all the best. Thank you.
Thank you, Ofo. Over to you, Nate.
Hey, Melissa, I love your energy up on stage. You came out a really interesting song choice there, because this is your opening performance, and it's really critical of you good na kind of see if you fit for the show or kind of something or something. But job well done for you for coming out and be confident up there, the way you dress, you sing. I think Ogata talk is just watch those big notes. When you get carried away, it can be too loud and too pitchy. So you learn to control limit ever you have monitors there, you good kind of stuff. But overall was a good performance for me, and yeah, good luck. Thank you.
Thank you, Nate. Coach?
Yeah, okay, so I'm just going to be frank with you. It was too aggressive for me. The performance and the approach to the song, it's a love song, right? Is that what the song is? It's a love song. So to me, it sounded like you were screaming 3/4 of that song. You need a lot more technical exercises for you to be able to execute a song like this, for it to have a lot more finesse and a lot more love and care, especially when you want to deliver a love song like this. You know what I'm saying? And we need to feel that love. And then you didn't even show it through your face. I didn't feel love. I didn't feel that warmth, that smile in your face. You weren't giving that to me tonight. So I'm sorry, but that was a very poor performance.
Thank you, judges, and thank you, Melissa, for the performance. All right, folks, stay with us. We're going to take a breather right here. When we return, 2 more of our contestants take to the stage for a spot in the top 12. We'll see you right after these short messages. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to MTV's Vocal Fusion Season 13. Now, folks, we'd like to make a special mention of Hilltone Hotel and Residences, our production partners for Vocal Fusion Season 13. Ladies and gentlemen, on with the show, introducing our next contestant, singing Monsters by James Blunt. Please make welcome to the stage, Aga David.
Before they turn off all the lights, I won't read you your wrongs or your rights. The time is gone, so here it is. I'm not your son, you're not my stars away.
Ladies and gentlemen, Aga David, nicely done, Aga. Join me center stage. All right, buddy, we're going to head over to the judges panel, find out their thoughts on your performance, and we'll start off with Ofo. Your thoughts?
Good night, Aga. How do you feel after that performance, man? Good? Do you feel like a weight's been lifted off your shoulder? It was well done, man. I enjoyed that performance, I'll be honest with you. It was a very vulnerable song. You drew everyone in. I understood that the staging was just to remain in the middle. I would have loved a bit more eye contact, though, because I noticed you kept on looking up, maybe a bit more eye contact with us or the audience. But other than that, man, you got a great voice, man. I wish you all the best.
Thank you, Ofo. Mates?
Hey, Aga. For me, it was a good performance. I really think it could be much more better than what you gave, but I know it's kind of nerve-wracking. Just be mindful all the time you're up there or your pitch, diction blue too, or pronunciation. English no language blue me, but learn to like you talk good and stuff or some. But overall, it was a good performance for me, and yeah, all the best. Thank you.
Thank you, Nate. Marianne?
So I'm going to disagree with Ofo about you not kind of staring at us. I feel like what I got from that performance was like you in your, you were feeling it. And I was like, yes, thank you, I'm here for it. You were like in your own world and you were just singing from your heart, which made a massive difference. I enjoyed that performance. Of course, it wasn't the best, and it's just the beginning of the comp now, and there's more work to put in if you get through. But every entertainer starts somewhere, and I think there is great potential for you. It wasn't the best, but I'm sure you can do better for the next round. Well done.
Thank you, Marianne. Coach?
Yeah, I'm very proud of you tonight. The way, I think I have to agree with Nate, just your enunciation, how you enunciate your words and to wrap your mouth around every word. But we can go through that with exercise. That will come with time and a lot of dedication for you and focus. Okay, because I know that English is your second language. I'm guessing that because of the way you sing. So diction is very important for you if you do get through to the next round. Now, who did you dedicate this song to, and give us the reason why you were looking up to the sky?
Why mi luluguanta? Because mi need lo focus lo luluguanta so mi ba take him this la strong lo mi can sin. Suppose mi ay contact quanta line no mi looking mo li mi ba feel this la pore things.
That's not why you sang this song. You sang this song for your father. Is that right? That's why you sang the song, and that's why it means a lot more to me when you chose this song specifically for your father. Yeah? So I wanted you to tell the story, but if it was because you were scared of the people, then I would have given you a 0 over here, okay? You should have used it. Your dad is right there standing next to you. That's why you gave a great performance. Well done.
Thank you, judges. Aga, well done, brother. We'll let you head off backstage. Ladies and gentlemen, round of applause, Aga David. Ladies and gentlemen, on with the show, introducing our next contestant, Ian Sebastian, with his take on a Rod Stewart classic titled, Have You Ever Seen the Rain?
Someone told me long ago, there's a calm before the storm. I know it's been coming for some time. When it's over, so they say, it will rain on the sunny day. I know, shining down like water. Yeah, and I wanna know, have you ever seen the rain? And I wanna know, have you ever seen the rain coming down on a sunny day? Yesterday and days before, sun is cold and rain is hot. I know it's been that way for all my time.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen, Ian Sebastian. Nicely done, brother. Having a bit of fun tonight. Join me center stage. All right, let's head over to the judges panel. All right, find out their thoughts on your performance, shall we? Let's start off with Nate's.
Hey, Ian. Good performance for me. It's average. I think it could be much more better with the song choice. I know reggae, you know, I like singing reggae and stuff and doing reggae and rendition long. I think you playing safely for me, you know. And this and final card says who we're gonna pick but stop inside the show. And when you go into the show now, she's gonna throw everything at you, different genres, and kind of something was from jazz to rock and all these things. Hey, so for me it was a safe song choice and was an average performance for me. I was expecting a little more icing on top long chola, just to give a little spark in everything here and there. But overall was okay. And yeah, all the best. Thank you.
Thank you, Nate. Coach.
Yeah, right from the beginning, I was trying to get your attention, but you kept on looking down. That is a big no-no when it comes to a show like this, and it's the very first performance of the season for you, introducing yourself to the people at home, as well as the people here and the judges panel. So it's important that your eye contact is straight down the barrel or straight towards an audience member or to the judges, okay? You're trying to sell yourself here to tell us that you know what you're doing up on stage, which is not what I saw up on that stage. It seemed like you were singing to yourself in the park. That's how I saw your performance. And of course, people are going to be cheering because it is a popular song. People love the song. That's why they were cheering with you. And I'm sure you have some supporters here. But for a show like this, it needs to be the whole package, and you didn't do it for me tonight.
Thanks, Coach. Mariani?
Definitely going to agree with the other two judges. That was a very average performance. And I felt like I wanted to connect with you more, but I felt like you were just, it didn't feel natural, if you know what I mean. And that's what I wanted to see. So I definitely expected a bit more from that performance. That's all I have to say. Thanks.
Thank you, Mariani. And finally, Ofo.
Good night, Ian. The start was a bit flat for me. You kind of picked up in the middle a bit, but I would have loved to see a bit more of a twist to the song, you know, because it is, like as Nate said, it looks as if it was a safe choice for you. So I would have loved to maybe see a bit more, you know, vocally from you for that song. Maybe put your own little twist and flavor to it, so to really bring it out and, you know, put your own stamp on it. But I gotta, you know, give you props for your confidence, and you worked the stage pretty well, so, you know, well done for that, man. And all the best.
Thank you, judges, and thank you, Ian, for that performance. All right, folks, we're gonna take another breather right here. When we return, our next three contestants rise to the challenge for a spot in the top 12. Stick around. Good night, PNG. Welcome back. You're watching MTV's Vocal Fusion Season 13. We'd like to make a special mention of Trends Beauty International and other of our production partners for Vocal Fusion Season 13. Folks, introducing our next contestant, Trevor Piso, singing his take on a Firehouse classic, When I Look Into Your Eyes.
I see forever when I look in your eyes. You're all I ever wanted. I always want you to be mine. Let's make a promise till the end of time. We'll always be together and our love will never die. So here we are, face to face and heart to heart. I want you to know we will never be apart. Now I believe that wishes can come true, 'cause I see in my whole world when I look at you. When I look into your eyes, I can see how much I love you, and it makes me realize see all my dreams come true when I look into your
Round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, for Trevor Piso. Good effort there, Trevor. All right, we're going to head over to the judges panel. Find out the thoughts on your performance. Start off with you, Coach.
Hi, Trevor. How do you feel?
Hi, Coach.
How's it been since the last time you were on the show? The people want to know.
It's been 1 year, and I'm back now. Yeah,
Yeah, and how's it been so far?
it's really. I'm really nervous right now. I'm glad it's over. It's up to you guys.
You know, with the nerves and stuff, it shouldn't be a factor right now because you've been a part of the show before, Trevor. So you've got an advantage over everybody. So I'm thinking, okay, he's going to own this performance. And I was just saying to Nate that tech run, you were like chef's kiss, and then today you let the nerves get the best of you, which is a real pity because I was like, man, wait till this guy gets up on stage. You know what I'm saying? You were pitchy in the beginning, and you ran out of breath. Your breathing techniques was all over the show. But hey, you look amazing, and I just wish they got to see the best of you.
Thank you, Coach. Mariani.
I didn't know you were a part of the show before, but just from watching you tonight, I was like, wow, you seem like you got the entire package. Obviously, It wasn't the best performance, and it's such a huge song, and I really wanted you to just kind of let go and just do it. Don't be scared, just go for it. You've got nothing to lose, you know what I mean? In those kind of moments where the nerves are kind of really going all over the place, you got to actually have a moment to yourself and be like, all right, I got this, I'm going to go out and I'm going to give it my best shot. You know, so that's the only thing that was missing for me, is that I know that you can do more, but you didn't bring it. But otherwise, I feel like I want to see you back on that stage, but we'll see what the other judges think.
Thank you, Mariani. Ofo.
Yeah, for someone who also didn't know that you were part of Vocal Fusion previously, I could really notice the nerves get the better of you. I think that was the most obvious thing from that performance. But now that Vinay mentioned that you were part of the show, like as someone who's already been through the paces with VF, I really expected a bit more. It would have been, especially the climax of that song, man, I would have loved it if you just came out and just owned it. I was waiting for something, but didn't quite get it tonight, man. But I wish you all the best, man. I really do.
Thanks, Ofo. And finally, Nate.
Hey Trevor, I think Yarim Pinis, how your performance were. I think everyone said it, and you said it yourself to us, and you never snuggled through on top, and we could hear the start blame was a little bit pitchy inside too and stuff, and we lost a little bit way. I think you were trying to find your way coming back inside and what. But for me, it was okay. It was nice. I think if you happen to stay the show, you have to shake your nerves away, bro, because it won't help you. I'm kind of saying so, because we everything down here, we putting mark lemons. So yeah, but all was okay. You managed to carry yourself well. You moved the stage pretty well. You look at camera like you know how to do it already. So don't get put it on top anymore. Anyways, job well done and good luck. Thank you.
Thank you, judges. Trevor, thank you, my brother. We'll let you head backstage. Round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Trevor Piso. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing our next contestant, Madeline Nakikus, is singing an R&B classic by Tevin Campbell titled, Can We Talk?
Last night I saw you standing, and I started pretending that I knew you, and you knew me too. And just like a
That's right, ladies and gentlemen, Madeline Kikus. Nicely done, Madeline. All right, let's head over to the judges panel, find out their thoughts on your performance. Mariani, talk to us.
Ooh, okay, let's go. First of all, I absolutely love like your tone. Your natural tone is like so sweet. I could sit here and just like listen to you. Like it's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. Vocally, I would probably rate it like a 7 out of 10 because I know you can do better than that, especially those really big notes. Like it's really important that you practice trying to really project that voice and just really let it all out, you know? That song is a powerful song, you know what I mean? And yeah, but I actually enjoyed your performance. Well done.
Thank you, Mariani. Ufo.
Yeah, that was. I enjoyed that performance. I'm gonna have to agree with Mariana on that one. You look comfortable on stage, and it was a different version to all the other versions I've heard that song. Because it's been covered so many times, and it's one of my favorite songs as well. So great song choice. I noticed a bit of rough patches towards the end, especially when the big because Tevin Campbell's a vocal monster, man. That guy. So. For you to at least try to take on that part, man, I give you an A+ for effort, so well done.
Thank you, Ofo. Nate.
Hey, Madeline. For me, it was a pitchy little start for me, and just watch those big notes. Then you got all the climax of the song, all pre-chorus and stuff like that. It's really critical. But you are me at low monitors just to keep you in line with your notes and stuff, but overall was a great performance, was a good performance, and yeah, I wish you all the best. Thank you.
Thank you, Nate. Coach.
Okay, let me break it down for you. This is one of my favorite songs, okay, R&B wise. Tevin Campbell, he's got a voice he's a vocal beast. You did your own version, and this is what we encourage the contestants to do. Always create it and make it your own. Put your own signature on it so people can remember it, okay? Because it is a very popular song. Now, what you did, I love it, the beginning. It was very mysterious, girl in the beginning, last night, very sultry, and you really brought us in. But then there was a note that we rehearsed 1,000 times at the end, and you took it the safe route because you rehearsed so much, and we got to a point where it sounded impeccable, untouchable. And this is the note that would have got you over the finish line for me. But you didn't do it, you were afraid of it, and that's why I'm giving you low notes for this, low points. You would have smashed it tonight had you performed what you rehearsed, okay? Because you were amazing the last few days, and I wish that people could see that tonight.
Thank you, judges. Thank you, Madeline, for the performance that you had backstage. Round of applause, ladies and gents. All right, folks, next up, not a newcomer to the competition, singing Mad About You by Toto. Please make welcome to the stage, David Guka.
There's something I must say, something I must do. I planned it all this way, designed it just for you. Do you wanna be with me? Be with me at all? Do you have to be so cold? Your gentle touch maneuvered with me, but all this time I always knew, baby, I'm really mad about you. There's nothing bad about our love. I'm giving you the only heart I have, but I'm afraid tonight it won't be enough. Do you wanna be with me? Hey, be with me at all? Do you have to be so cold? Hey, a gentle touch maneuvered with me, but all this time I always know I'm really mad about you. There's nothing bad about our love.
David Guka, ladies and gentlemen. Nicely done, David. Right, We're going to head over to the judges panel, find out their thoughts on your performance, all right? Let's start off with Coach, your thoughts.
How was it for you up there? I need to know.
I think it was the nerves.
Uh-huh.
The last time I was on this stage was about 3 years ago.
Yes.
And we've been back, I guess the nerves kind of kicked in.
Yes.
But I'm happy that I finally got the nerves out.
Yes.
I know I made a lot of mistakes, but hopefully I can learn from them. Hopefully.
Yeah, I love that. I love that. Yes, I think you're right. The nerves did get the best of you. The pitch in the beginning was all over the place. I think you already know that as well. And I don't know if that threw you off performance-wise because I didn't feel the life in the performance. It was like no feel, no soul. You know what I mean? And that warmth that people love and that it sort of draws people in, even the people at home, they want to feel this warmth and something that they can relate to when you're giving it with the performance-wise. And your face and your body is supposed to be intertwined and married together with your vocals as it comes out, and it just didn't do that for me tonight. So you need to work on that if you get through to the next round. All right, David? Okay, good man.
Thank you, Coach. Mariani?
So when you came in for auditions, you were actually one of my favorites, and I was really hoping to see more of it tonight, right? I felt like I was waiting for, and there were a few moments where I felt like, okay, you're getting into it. The beginning of the song wasn't really my favorite, because I didn't really feel anything until you moved away from the mic stand and started walking. I felt like you let go a little bit, but then there'd be moments where you'd kind of like think about it too much, I guess. So I would just encourage you, like, if you do make it to the next round, bro, you got nothing to lose, man. Just come out here and just feel it. I felt some of those moments that you were singing from the heart, and it was really great to see, but majority of the time it was like doubting yourself, I think is what I'm trying to say. But otherwise, you're still one of my favorites. Yeah, well done tonight.
Thank you, Mariani. Ofo.
Yeah, man, like, and especially after auditions, like, definitely one of my favorite ones that we gave a ticket to. And there were certain parts of that performance where we saw glimmers of hope. Like, I thought you were just about to just shake those nerves off, because it was obvious from your demeanor, I think, that we could see that you were nervous. You were thinking a lot from your facial expressions, especially when you were pacing back and forth. I know it's part of the staging, but when you came to the center and looked forward, I could just tell straight away that you were thinking a lot. But man, I'm still rooting for you, man. You're still one of my favorites, and I hope you do make it through. Well done, bro.
Thank you for Nates.
Hey, David. Apart from your nerves and everything, all these people said, I think you said it yourself. You look a little mistake blue and talaplo. This is a performance blue, and that's a good thing. That's a good thing. You're owning up to yourself. Now you just speaking finish after just how many seconds of a performance. Now yet you pick him up. But I love your confidence up on stage, and apart from everything, your nerves, you know, Lushim Disla, you come on top, you came out strong, you stood up there, you were ready to go. But yeah, lyrical something, like what Coach said, you just have to fix it. Bring it, come back, it's all in you. You've been up there, you've been doing that for last 2 years ago, and body blue, part low sickness, and you've been going. But yeah, dig deep again, Pulika Mochad, and you can go far. Thank you.
Thank you, judges, and well done, David, on the performance. All right, folks, we're going to take another breather right here. Stay with us, because after the break, 2 more of our contestants take to the stage. We'll see you soon. Good night, PNG. Welcome back. You're watching MTV's Vocal Fusion Season 13, Final Cuts 1. Now, folks, a quick mention of our cash prizes for Season 13. The third runner-up gets to win 10,000 kina. The second runner-up gets to win 20,000 kina. The first runner-up gets to pocket 30,000 kina. Ladies and gentlemen, the grand final winner walks away with 50,000 kina. On with the show, folks. Now, our next contestant is taking on an amazing Olivia Newton-John classic, Hopelessly Devoted to You. Folks, please make welcome to the stage, Eno Felicity No. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Eno. Nicely done, Eno. All right, let's head over to the panel, find out what the judges thought of your performance, and kick things off with Nate.
Hey, you are the first contestant to get your starting right tonight. And I picked it up. All that all start, yeah, they were really shaky low start, but you came out ready, and you know what you were doing. And it was, I was so worried about those big notes, but man, you held it there, girl. Thank you. Job well done to you, and all the best. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Nate. Coach.
Oh, I'm so proud of you. You looked the part, you sang the part. I was very happy with this performance. You had some beautiful moments in there, and you did have some pitchy moments. But that's besides the point. Why did you choose this song specifically, Eno?
Well, why I choose the song is because of my loved one, the one whom I'm hopelessly devoted or dedicated to my loved one.
And you have a little boy too?
Of course.
Yes.
And he's probably watching, or he's waiting for me to go back home and tell him the great news.
Oh, that's amazing. See, that's what I love about you. It's the honesty and the purity in your tone and in your voice, and your whole performance. The whole delivery was beautiful. Thank you.
Thank you, Coach. Mariani.
First of all, I absolutely love your presence on stage. You're just like such a bubbly vibe. I love it. That smile is like, it's beautiful. And the first part of the song, though, I must disagree with Nathan. I didn't really like it. I felt like it was not, you were a little unsure. Still the nerves were like, getting to you. But the second half of the song, girl, that one was when you just like, those big notes that you were hitting, like, I didn't see any fault in any of them. They were perfect. And from seeing you during auditions, I felt like you were holding back a lot during auditions. And I was like, oh my God, this girl, she just needs more training and stuff. And I saw that tonight. There is so much potential, and I just want to see more of you. I actually was like, no, the song's not ending right now. I still want to hear more. So that's a good sign. Well done tonight.
Thank you, Mariani. Go for it.
I actually love that performance. Regardless of what Nate said, I reckon the starting was just a bit slow, but it picked up. Like, I actually thought it was going to be like very soft and subtle all the way through until you shocked us at the ending with that big note, man. Honestly, that's one side we didn't see at the audition, so I'm glad that you brought that tonight. So, well done, Eno.
Thank you, judges, and well done, Eno. Great performance. We'll let you head off backstage. Ladies and gentlemen, round of applause. Folks, introducing our next contestant to the stage, Eddie Sevese. He'll be singing Stan Walker's Back to the River.
I've been so alone in my own head. Nothing more to be said. Don't even know myself. And where did I go wrong? Thought that it would be okay. Wasn't meant to go this way. Now I gotta find myself. Yeah, everything has changed. I'm the one to blame. Never felt the same as I did that day. Yeah, should've given more, but I was before, so I walked away. Yeah, now I feel like I'm losing my mind. Maybe we've run out of time. Can someone help me to find my way to the river?
That's right, ladies and gentlemen, Eddie Sevese. Nicely done, Eddie. You're looking smooth as well tonight. All right, let's head over to the judges panel. Find out their thoughts on your performance. Coach, what do you think of that?
Now that is how you start a show. Thank you very much. That is how you introduce yourself to Papua New Guinea and to the world. That is how you do it. Okay? And you sang one of my boys' songs, Stan Walker, and now this is a performance that I can proudly, hand on heart, say, yes, this is one of my boys for season 13, representing one of the best singers in the world. That was chef's kiss for me, man. You look the part, you sound the part. I can see you going further in this competition all the way to the end. Keep consistent, though. Stay focused, stay dedicated, and you'll get there. Well done.
Thank you, Coach. Mariani.
You are like the entire package, I would say. I felt like some nerves kind of got in the way because I could see you holding back a little bit and doubting yourself a little bit, but dude, the depth in your voice and the soul that comes from it is like, you don't see that very often. And so proudly like showcase it to all of us, you know? And I know that there is, I know you can give more. I know you can bring more to the table, and that's what I want to see if you make it through to the next level, okay? But well done tonight, well done.
Thank you, Mariani. Ofo.
Yeah, man. I think the first thing that I noticed even before you started singing was your outfit, man. You look awesome, bro. Love your outfit, and that's how important appearances are. Like even before the performance started, man, you made a statement with what you wore. So, and then when you started the performance, man, you sort of brought everyone along with you. And yeah, Mirani was right. There was a certain part, I think, during the middle of the song where you sort of opened your eyes, and I could tell that you were thinking about the next part of the song, but you managed to sort of just let it blend in well with the rest of the performance, and you finished off strong, man. But probably my favorite performance for tonight, man. Well done.
Thank you, Ofo. And finally, mates.
There's always a start for everything. You know what you're doing up there. Just come. Every step by step, like Coach said, a lot of work to be done. But man, for someone who's, so since they come on top and do what you're doing tonight, man, job well done to you. Yeah. But yeah, we got critically and there, but man, you did well tonight. Job well done. Thank you.
Thank you, judges. Well done, Eddie.
Now I feel like I'm losing.
All right, folks, we're going to take another breather right here. Stay with us, because after the break, our final 3 contestants take to the stage to battle it out for a spot in the top 12. Good night, PNG. Welcome back. You're watching MTV's Vocal Fusion Season 13 Final Cuts 1. We'd like to acknowledge Hilton Hotel and Residence, our production partners for Vocal Fusion Season 13. Folks, we are down to our final 3 performers for Final Cuts 1. Singing There's Nothing Holding Me Back by Shawn Mendes. Ladies and gentlemen, please make welcome to the stage, Jackson Bala.
About it, and she knows it. I wanna let it take control, 'cause every time that she gets closer, she pulls me in enough to keep me guessing. And maybe I should stop and start confessing, yeah. Oh, I'll be shaking, I love you when you go crazy. You take all my inhibition, baby, there's nothing holding me back. You take me places that tear on my reputation, manipulate my decision, baby, there's nothing holding me back. There's nothing holding me. Lost our minds, we took you way too far. I know we'd be alright, alright if you were by my side. Stumbled in the dark, I know we'd be alright. We would be alright. Oh, I've been shaking, I love you when you go crazy. You take all my inhibition, baby, there's nothing holding me back. You take me places that tear on my reputation, manipulate my decisions, baby, there's nothing holding me back.
Jackson Bala, ladies and gentlemen. Lots of energy there. Jackson, all right, let's head over to the judges panel, find out their thoughts on your performance, and we'll start off with Mariani. Your thoughts?
So, where do I start? That's a big, big song, right? That is such a big song. It's certainly not an easy song to sing, but I feel like you gotta use your ear a bit more and hear yourself in the monitors, you know what I mean? So you stay on key and all of that. There was a few flat moments here and there, but overall, I see potential in you for sure. And I just feel like you need to put in more practice and timing as well too, like be consistent with the timing of the song and all of that. But like I said, there is potential and there is room for improvement, so I'm here for all of it, and I'm proud of you tonight. Great effort.
Thank you, Mariani. Ofo.
Yeah, man, Jackson, great performance, great confidence. I love the energy that you exude on stage. Well done, man. Good interaction with us as well and the audience, and you worked the stage well. I think those probably the flat and pitchy areas that Mems is talking about is probably from because you're moving around so much that the other half of the responsibility of moving around so much on stage is also still focusing on your vocals and making sure your breath control is still on point, so you're still maintaining pitch and also maintaining your vocal control. But all in all, man, I wish you all the best. Well done.
Ofo, Nate.
Man, love your energy up on stage. You looked the part. You came, gave us some. Love your energy was okay. I think agreed with the two judges there. I think vocally it could be much more better. But overall, you have what it takes. You look good. You move good up on stage. You interacting with us. Me play look you look like me play and all these things. Now you just work on your breathing more and try and your vocals. There's a lot of improvement we need because of the caliber of the show, how the standard of the show is now. But overall, was a good performance, and I really enjoyed it. Thank you.
Thank you, Nate. Coach.
Yes, it was a very ambitious song to choose, especially as your first song. But I feel that, yes, it is a very hard song, but that's the challenge that you wanted to put forward for yourself, and I think you did it. Your performance level was on 100. I loved watching you, and that's one of the key things to making a great performer. So it's only up from here. Okay, Jax, you did great. Thank you.
Thank you, judges. Jax, well done to you, buddy. We'll let you head backstage. Ladies and gents, a round of applause. Jackson Bala. Folks, next up, singing Cheap Wine by one of Australia's legendary iconic rock bands called Chisel. Please make welcome to the stage, Rima Satai.
Once I smoked a Dynamite cigar. I drove a foreign car. Baby, that was years ago. I left it all behind. I had a friend, I heard she died. But on a needle she was cruising fighting. Baby, that was years ago. I left it all behind for my cheap wine and a 3-day road. My cheap wine and a 3-day road. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Yeah, I'm sitting on the beach and drinking Rocky Fuse. Oh yeah, now you feel me. I spend the whole night breaking all the rules. Oh yeah, and mending every minute of the day before. I'm watching the ocean and I'm watching the shore, watching the sunrise. I'm thinking there could never be more. Yeah, can never be more. Yeah, yeah. A cheap wine and a 3-day road. My cheap wine and a 3-day road. Come on.
Ladies and gentlemen, Rima Satai. Nicely done, Rima. Join me front and center. Let's head over to the judges panel, find out their thoughts on your performance. We'll start off with O4.
You're one of our callbacks, if I recall correctly.
Yes.
Yes, man. But you definitely proven your worth tonight. So we definitely made the right decision to keep you for this season because you started off good. Like, I admit it was good. It wasn't great, but towards the end, man, whew, those high notes, man, you holding strong that you maintained up until the end. So, man, well done, bro. That was nice.
Thanks so far. Nate.
Man, you come with the powerhouse, yeah, powerhouse. Bro, I'm so happy to see you up there. And, the energy you bring, the charisma. And, you could just come stand up on the laptop and you just kill him. That's all you think about. And that's the way to go. It shows that you want to be inside here. Sitting you sakam lo auditions and now you're up there up on stage. We almost look at you. Job well done tonight. That was an awesome performance. I enjoy him through. Thank you, brother.
Thank you, Nate. Coach.
Ooh, you're giving these kids a run for their money, baby. That was incredible. And you can tell that you're a seasoned singer. You've been doing it for a while, right? Your voice is giving me that Jimmy Barnes, that 10 packs of cigarettes type of voice, that crunchy voice, you know, that pub voice that don't stop. It's crazy. I love it. And your range is insane. Your range. And you just didn't run out of gas. That's the thing. When you're power, back to back, right through the whole song, and you didn't run out of gas, really shows that you're here to win. Well done, Rima. Well done. I am so... The end.
Thanks, Coach. Mariani.
Rima, oh my God, I am so proud of you. Like, during auditions, the judges were split in half. And I was with one of the other judges that was like, he needs to go through. He deserves another go. And this is why you came to perform on this stage again and share your talent, because you PNG thing. You are representing, you are true to yourself, you're out there and you're just at home on stage, which is it's a natural vibe, you know what I mean? And that to me is like pure talent. That's talent. That's an entire package even. And I'm sure a lot of all Brata Bliumi, like all look stop, and you are inspiring them right now. Because if they can sing, please come and share it with the rest of us. You know what I'm saying? Don't let nothing hold you back. And tonight, this performance has to be my favorite performance so far of the entire show. So, bro, keep going that way that you're going. And I am so excited to be a part of your journey, because you are definitely one of them strong contenders. And I can't wait to see what you bring next. Well done.
Thank you, judges. And once again, Rima, well done, my brother. We'll let you head off backstage. Ladies and gentlemen, round of applause. Rima Setai. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing our final contestant for Final Cuts 1. Singing Far Away by Nickelback, please make welcome to the stage, Brian Summer.
This time, this place, misused, mistakes, too long, too late. Who was I to make you wait? Just one chance, just one breath, just in case there's just one left. But you know, long. I keep dreaming you've been with me and it'll never go. Stop breathing if I don't see you anymore. Too long, too late. Who was I to make you?
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. The name's Brian Summer. Nicely done, Brian. I see you giving the judges goosebumps there. Nate, Still got those goosebumps?
Hey, Brian, Barda, please. Mama, ground. Yeah. Skin grass from me, sanap, name sanabet in up now. Demi dog sanabet. Man, you're so confident, you come on top, you dress the part, na this lakan performance, man. Meeting can you stop finish lo grand final finish. Mama ground. Ay, man, that was awesome. That was nice. Your articulation, your pronunciation. No something. You just show me blogger something. You go on that hand and go sideways. Mama. I'm talking something and bro, that hands down. All talk is the best performance. So Larry lo brother Rima finish laban. Me talk some nakata. Last one. That's all best one nakata. Thank you, brother. Job well done.
Thank you, Nate. Coach, what's in your mind?
You know what? I'm so proud of you. You have one of the most hectic schedules out of all of the kids that I have this season. And yet you still come into workshop to work on your performance. So where do you work exactly? Can you tell the people?
I'm working with the National Central Ambulance here in Port Moresby. Palm-Base.
Thank you for your services and thank you for entering season 13 Vocal Fusion, baby, because that was incredible. Like, okay, you heard Rima and you heard us giving him all the praise and you heard us giving, oh my goodness, it's the best performance we've heard all night. And then I'm sure you were in the back like, You're like, they haven't heard me. And then you come up here and you perform like this. You know what? You are mic drop. That was the best performance of my night. Thank you so much. You took it out. Incredible.
Thanks, Coach. Mariani?
All right. I agree. This has to be another favorite performance for tonight. Vocal control, brother. Barayu kisim golo narba level logeta. Super proud of you. Honestly, you could absolutely win this competition going, like, if you keep doing what you're doing. And I'm so happy to be here watching you and just seeing you grow. Like, I remember you coming into auditions and you're just like, yeah, I'm just came to try out, whatever. And then we're like, oh my gosh, you got to go through. Yeah. And then it's 2 weeks later, here we are, and you just gave us a grand final performance, like Nate said. And it's like this performance was so good, it makes you think, okay, what else do you have for us? Like, we're ready to see it. But again, I'm such a fan, and I think you absolutely deserve a spot in this season, and I can't wait to see what you have to bring next. Well done.
Thank you, Mariani. And finally, Ofo.
That's how you end the show, man, with a bang. Man, like, mami to kanem ken, all finish your to finish here. Like, man, like, I'm gonna call it right now, guys. I see this guy in the grand final already, definitely. Hands down, man. You ticked all the boxes, exceptional vocal control. You put your own twist to it, and you just own the song. And so, song, you make him blue, you come up now night there. So, Bada, you go finish. That's all I'm gonna say, man. Well done.
Thank you, judges. And once again, Brian, great job, buddy. Alright, folks, stay with us because after the break, we find out which of our 12 acts that performed tonight will make up the first 6 spots of our top 12. That's right after the break. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. You're watching MTV's Vocal Fusion Season 13. Now, folks, we've watched them all perform. Please put your hands together for our Vocal Fusion Season 13 Final Cuts 1 contestants. Mario Hisiu.
I'm only human after all.
Melissa Alva. Aga David.
It's my turn to chase the monsters.
Ian Sebastian.
Have you ever seen the rain?
Trevor Piso.
Into your eyes.
Madeline Nakikus. David Guka.
I'm really mad about you.
Eno Felicity No. Eddie Sevese.
I feel like
Bala, Rima Setai,
A cheap wine and a 3-day grow.
and Brian Summer.
Far away for far too long.
Folks, the judges have made their choices from the 12 talented vocalists standing up here on stage with me. Ladies and gentlemen, in no particular order, these are the 6 contestants that have made it through to the top 12. Ladies and gentlemen, the first contestant through to the top 12. Please put your hands together for Brian Summer. Folks, also through to the top 12 is ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for Rima Setai. Folks, the next contestant joining the 2 contestants to my left is Mario Hisiu. Also through to the top 12. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together. It's Eddie Silvestre. Folks, 2 contestants are yet to make it through to our top 12. Our next contestant through to the top 12, please put your hands together for David Guka. Ladies and gentlemen, our final contestant to make it through to the top 12 from our Final Cuts 1 series. Make some noise. It's Jackson Bala. A big congratulations to our chosen 6 contestants. Ladies and gentlemen, please also give it up. Give them a big round of applause. Our other performers who also put on a great show tonight. Round of applause, ladies and gents. And we will continue the round of applause as they exit the stage. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to head back over to our judges panel for a final remark, which will be coming from the man from the West, 04.
Good night again, guys, and congratulations on getting selected to go through to the next round. And well done on your first show as well. For those of you who've been here before, I believe maybe 1 or 2 of you have been here before, it's all about getting back into that rhythm, getting back into that flow. Obviously, dusting off those cobwebs and getting used to the stage again. But for most of you, I believe it is your first time. And tonight is always the toughest because it's the first show. It's your first taste of the stage. It's your first time in front of a live audience, in front of your family members, in front of a camera crew and a panel of judges. So it's always going to be the toughest. But that's over and done with now. So you can always look at the positive side as, you've finally shaken off those first-time nerves, and it's time to get down to business now. So you look from here on in. It's you look to elevate yourself and stay focused and improve on the areas that we told you guys about in your performances. The old adage of, I think you're only as good as your last performance is what a lot of people, a lot of artists, they live by in the entertainment industry. And a lot of them allow that fear of failure to sort of affect their full potential. But I say embrace it, man. Use that as fuel to drive you, to better you for your next show. In saying that, man, all the best. If tonight's just a taste of things to come for season 13, I cannot wait to see what you guys have in store for us, man. So all the best. Keep focused, remember, eyes on the prize, and remember your why you're here, why you decided to audition in the first place, and use that as motivation. Well done, guys.
Thank you, O4. Ladies and gents, before we end formalities here, we'd like to say a big word of thanks to our sponsors. A big thanks to Daytech PNG, ITI, and to our production partners for season 13, Hilton Port Moresby Hotel and Residences, as well as Trends Beauty International. Also, a big word of thanks to the Cosmopolitan, our host venue for Vocal Fusion Season 13. Ladies and gentlemen, also a very big thank you to our judges. Please put your hands together for Nate's Nakikus, our coach and mentor, Lavina Williams, Mariani Masani, and O4. All right, folks, once again, a big congratulations to our contestants who have made it through to the top 12. Ladies and gents, next week, our Final Cuts 2 take to the stage to battle it out for the 6 remaining spots on our top 12. Until next week, from all of us here at the Vocal Fusion Season 13 production set, it's good night, Papua New Guinea. This program was proudly brought to you by Hilton Port Moresby Hotel and Residences, Daytech PNG, the International Training Institute ITI,